What up, you lab rats? I'm here in my parents' house for the weekend, and I want to show you guys my old room. Granted, it didn't look so adult, and I guess slash plain that it is looking right now, because it was filled with a bunch of my crap. And that was me back in 2009. Kevin took this picture when I graduated. There's my degree if you need some proof for something. So I don't go home very often anymore, you know, now I got married. But I have no idea when these flowers came. I was like, are these new? But home where you grew up will always be home. It was really good timing, because this vlog in particular is kind of summing up a lot of stuff that's going on in my head. Like last night I did not sleep a wink, maybe like an hour or two there. Because I've got a lot going on in my mind right now. I just received some, at first glance, like it would sound like bad news. In a lot of ways it is a lot of bad news, but as I'm thinking about it, thinking, I'm seeing it as an opportunity, as most, I guess, closed doors can inevitably look like. There's a door that closes and somewhere somebody opens a window, or whatever that saying is, right? All right, we are here in the P-Dale, P-Dizzle in the 611. When change is about to happen, I reflect that biologically by going through some sort of suffering, like not sleeping, some sort of pain in the gut. They say that your stomach is like your second brain. And so a lot of these changes going on, and it's reflected in my biofeedback, which is cool, because it just signals to me, it gives me like validation, like things are changing, and I need to be aware of that, whatever that may bring into my circle. So a lot of things are changing, but the most important thing that I could say about in this video is that with change, you know, it's really great if you're going through some sort of change, be it a good change or a bad change. And most of the time, those things are really melded together. They come hand in hand, even though sometimes you can't see it. Like receiving bad news. Receiving bad news, there's always something good that comes along with receiving bad news, which is kind of how I feel right now. But the point I want to make with this video is, when something like that happens in your life, when it does, it's good to go back to your roots, to your home, right? I have two homes. I'm very blessed to even have two homes, but I'm certainly blessed to come back to my parents' house, come back to home. Dookie, come here. This is Duke. We grew up with this dog since he was a very small puppy. We got him from a breeder in Quartz Hill, and he was so cute, and I just have to barely touch him because he's outside, so I get allergic if I touch him. So we've had him for like, I don't know, I think he's like 15 years old already or something. This is the first time I vlogged about this issue, and I've been just trying to find my grounds and get my bearings. And it's good to do that when you're in a safe environment and you're in your home. That's what's going on in this video, and I'm gonna keep this video short because I'm gonna be trying something new with YouTube. Not new, but I'm gonna be putting out more content. Shorter content, but kind of more focused on one topic at a time. So there's a lot of things that go on during the day, and I want to share that with you guys, and I want to be able to document those moments because they're pretty drastic. And I think if I don't stop to smell the roses, create content, reflect about it, then I miss that lesson, and I miss the opportunity to share with you guys that lesson. So check back here for more stuff like this. I'm gonna be calling this series like From Chaos to Clarity, because that's what it feels like in my mind right now. But as I vlog and as I reflect and as I share with my experiences with you guys, I feel closer. I feel I'm coming closer to clarity all the time. And it's always this kind of back and forth wavelength of chaos to clarity. So back in the day, I used to ball it up. I used to play a lot of basketball, thus the basketball court. But we don't even have a basketball here anymore, so I can't even do that B-roll shot. So I just got to use my imagination. Chaos to clarity. So I'm sure many of you probably feel like that sometimes. Let me know in the comments, you know, what's your favorite way to kind of find your bearings, get grounded again when a lot of change is going down and you can just kind of feel it like something's going down, something's changing, or you're like in the midst of it, you can't even foresee it, or it just smacked you in the face and said, changes are coming, what you gonna do about it? I'd love to hear your ways, your tips, your feedback on how you find your bearings, how you get back to baseline, right? Once again, my name is Meg, reminding you to get in the lab. We'll see ya. Look at my mom putting on her makeup before she goes to work. And watching one of my videos. Can't even see with the damn glare. #1 supporters right here, always your parents.